Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new Division video. What I got for you guys today is a little update video on my classified striker build that I've been working on for basically months now. Obviously it's not all the way finished as of right now, but it is actually completed for gear set wise for the build. There's still a little bit of things that I'm working on, which is the reason why I'm giving you guys an update video on it, because it's not fully optimized. And also I want to get a couple new classified striker pieces so that I can have a 6K stand build and also 9K stand build, because right now I'm only allowed to have a 6K stand build because I was stupid and I put the wrong optimizations and the wrong recalibrations on specific pieces of gear. So right now I'm basically stuck with only the 6K build for right now. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Like I said, this is just an update video. It's not actually fully completed yet and all the way done, but for the most part it is done for the 6K stam, version of this build. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. If you guys do, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Let's get right into the video. So quickly going through the two weapons for this build, we have the House and the lightweight M4. I will quickly say, if you guys didn't notice by now, that both these weapons are fully optimized as high as they can possibly go. For the House, my talents are Unforgiving, Brutal, and Card Counter. If you guys are wondering why I have Unforgiving, I had Brutal on there already, and I wanted to get the maximum output for damage for this weapon, so that's the reason why I threw Unforgiving on there. And then for the lightweight M4, I've had this basically since like update 1.6, since they had the blueprint that you could craft. So this is the same one that I've had for many updates now. Got Deadly, Responsive, and Competent. I probably need to re-roll or recalibrate a couple talents off here, or maybe just straight up craft a whole new M4, because this one doesn't have the best PvP talents, but it is decent and it's also fully optimized. Also, I will say I tried a couple other weapons for this specific gear set striker wise. I have not tried this Bullfrog yet, although a lot of people told me to try it. I tried this SASG, which I have a really bad one. I need to take some time and just craft one and fully optimize it, because Unforgiving, Destructive, and Swift on a SASG is trash. It's terrible. And then also I tried this LVLEC, although you guys see the gear score is 268. It's really bad. But it does have Unforgiving, Brutal, and Responsive on it, which is probably realistically what I'd want on the M4 that I actually use right now. But I'm too lazy to recraft one and re-optimize it maximum. So right now, like I said, I haven't really had any other two weapons on this build that I've tested so far that I've had more success with than the lightweight M4 and House combos. So until I find something better than these two weapons in this build, we're going to be running these two same weapons, and this is basically what we're going to be working with. So starting with the vest, you guys see we got the Striker's Harness fully optimized. Everything is as high as it can possibly go on this vest. Major attributes are health on kill, and our minor attributes are 56% ammo capacity. Realistically, I probably would have wanted to swap out health on kill with something else, but hey, you can't get lucky on everything. Next up is going to be the Striker's Mask. As you guys can tell, this is also fully optimized with a 293 gear score. Major attribute is going to be skill power, although in the future I may or may not try to maybe swap this out with critical hit chance, because skill power is really kind of worthless with this build, because I only have 98 skill power, so it's really not going to do much with 98k. Then our minor attribute is going to be 17%. Next up is going to be the knee pads. Once again, this is also fully optimized with 1668 armor. And then this is one of the pieces that I kind of messed up with and did not choose to put one of the recalibrations on one of the major attributes for Firearms. Damn, kind of messed up on it. I know, I was really stupid and I wasted it on freaking damage to elites like an idiot. So as you guys see, this has 1386 Firearms on it, 16,674 health as a major attribute. And then for the minor attribute, we have damage to elites, shock resistance, and blind/death resistance. Feels stupid because I wasted my stupid recalibration on a minor attribute like a dummy. But hey, what are you gonna do? Next up is gonna be the backpack. We got 290 gear score on this. Our armor is at 1,334. We'll talk about the Firearms in a second and why it's at Firearms. Our major and minor attributes are going to be at 13,339 health, and our minor attribute is going to be ammo capacity, maxed at 56%. So you guys are probably wondering why I have Firearms on this backpack, and the reasoning behind this is because my attributes on this piece of gear before I changed them with my rolls were terrible. They were not ammo capacity, and they were also not healthy for this, and I had no choice but to waste them on those pieces of gear, because they would have been really worthless and they would have been having no point to be on this piece of gear matching up with the specific gear set that I'm going for. Next are going to be the gloves. You guys see the gear score at 280. This is probably the worst piece of gear that I have in this build right now. Next up, the major attributes are going to be critical hit chance, enemy armor damage, and assault rifle damage. I may or may not change that assault rifle damage and just put critical hit chance on it, just to benefit both my weapons I'm using rather than just one. As you guys see, like I said, 280 gear score, really low armor at 939. 1338 firearms. Like I said, the attributes on this piece of gear were really shit before. They weren't going to benefit any of my weapons or any stat categories on the specific build for the gear at all. So that's the reason why I wasted those two rather than changing firearms to. And then lastly, we have the striker holster. This is actually indeed the last piece of gear that I needed to actually fully complete classified striker. If you guys were wondering what piece I needed to complete it, this is the piece. This is this holster that I got from the last global event. We have a major attribute rolled onto it with 8,000 health. And then lastly, our main stat line for armor is going to be, quickly, I want to show you guys my mods I'm using on all my gear. So all my mods are the same for my stamina mods, so all of them are the same. We have 3,266 health. And then also all my performance mods are the exact same too, with a max 6% first aid self heal, because my skill power is really shit, and without these mods they're going to probably be even worse than they already are. So without these, they're going to be really bad, and they're not going to really be doing much of any healing. So that's the reason why all of my performance mods are the same, with that 6% first aid self heal. But yeah guys, that is basically the build. Here's the last look at the build that you guys have been seeing throughout the video. 6.6k firearms, 6.3k stam, just under 3,000 electronics. I'm going to the actual character if you guys want to see some specific stats on here. Weapon damage 18.6k, critical hit chance 31.5, critical hit damage 93%. Nothing really too special about this build. Reload speed is really low at 2.4 seconds because I have literally no reload speed bonuses. Typically with some PvP build, I usually get my reload time to like 1.4, 1.5 seconds. But I have literally no reload speed bonuses on this build, so that's why it's so high. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. There's really nothing too special about this build, just a normal classified striker 6.6k build that basically probably every person has in this game by now. Like I said in the beginning of the video, this is a work in progress. So stats are going to be changing, weapons might be changing, you know, rolls on weapons and gear might be changing in the future. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see what specific pieces of gear that we get to actually change the build to maybe get the K stand build and the 6k stand build. But yeah guys, that is basically it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.